In episode 4 of Noble Reincarnation, the Emperor informs Noah that the captured assassins revealed their objective. The rebels plan to kidnap Noah and use him as a bargaining chip. Noah calmly notes that the information came too easily and suggests it could be a lie. The Emperor praises Noah's insight and explains that there are ways to determine the truth. Noah responds that he is not skilled in torture and will simply take their word for it, earning further approval from the Emperor. The Emperor warns that Noah's capture would have forced the Empire into a difficult decision. The Emperor then praises Noah's strategy of targeting the rebels' horses. Noah is surprised that the effects appeared so quickly, noting he had only just issued the order to buy up all the horse feed. The Emperor explains that while starvation tactics are common, Albert had suggested starving the rebels themselves, which could have driven them to attack civilians. Noah instead chose to starve only the horses and did so using his own money. Impressed by Noah's judgment and ability to act decisively, the Emperor decides to reward him by granting permission to add a sword to his crest, an honor reserved only for those personally approved by the Emperor. Later, Noah meets with the merchant Byron, who confirms that buying up all transportable horse feed will be easy and warns Noah about Carfin, the rebel leader, describing him as persistent and dangerous. Their discussion is interrupted when a wounded soldier arrives. The man, a decurion from Almeria, reports that a rebellion has begun and explains that he fled because he refused to join it. Noah calmly acknowledges the report, orders the man treated, and rewards him generously. When Byron questions why Noah rewarded him despite already knowing about the rebellion, Noah explains that the decurion risked his life out of loyalty, and such loyalty deserves recognition. Afterward, Zoe comes to Noah in distress, and reveals that someone gave her money to slip a sleeping drug into his drink so he could be kidnapped. She explains that the rebels threatened to kill her if she refused, but she could not betray him, because of everything he had done for her family and village. Noah reassures her, rewards her with 5,000 rein for her loyalty, and thanks her for choosing honesty. However, he tells her he will drink the drug and pretend to fall asleep, allowing her to take him to the rebels. Once she does, he instructs her to run and hide immediately, knowing the rebels will try to kill her to erase loose ends. Noah allows himself to be kidnapped by the rebels, and regains consciousness bound inside the back of a wagon. As he listens to the bandits talk, he calmly assesses his situation, noting that his hands and feet are tied, his weapon was hidden successfully, and his ring was left untouched. Once his eyes adjust to the darkness, he realizes where he is, and uses Leviathan's memories to review what happened during his capture, confirming that Zoe escaped safely and that the rebels rushed to flee before guards noticed. Deciding the captors are low-ranking lackeys with no useful information, Noah reveals himself. A brief confrontation follows, and despite being restrained, Noah easily overwhelms the bandits. When Zoe arrives in panic, she is shocked to see that Noah defeated them alone. Imperial soldiers soon appear, and Noah orders the bandits taken into custody, identifying them as connected to the previous attack. While inspecting their belongings, Noah stops the soldiers from touching a strange dagger. Through Leviathan, he senses intense malice and a powerful curse embedded within it, created through hatred-filled sorcery. Realizing its purpose, Noah asks Leviathan to use the curse as a guide. Leviathan fires a long-range water spell, piercing Carfin, the rebel leader, through the head and killing him instantly. With their leader dead, the Almerian rebellion quickly collapses and is suppressed by Prince Henry. When the captured rebels are brought before the Emperor, he initially orders them to be drawn and quartered. Noah steps forward and calmly objects, pointing out that such a punishment does not exist in imperial law and that even the Emperor must not break it. Though angered at first, the Emperor accepts Noah's reasoning and instead orders the harshest punishments allowed by law, with no reductions. The court is stunned by Noah's composure and conviction in correcting the Emperor publicly. Acknowledging that Noah preserved the Empire's dignity and legal authority, the Emperor rewards him with a unique title, naming him Wise Prince. The spectators erupt in praise, recognizing Noah as a prodigy whose judgment rivals even seasoned rulers. Later, the Emperor discusses the upcoming knight selection exam with Noah. Noah proposes judging the candidates by having them attack him directly, and measuring how close they come to breaking through his defenses. The Emperor praises the idea as efficient, though dangerous, and Noah confidently states he is prepared for any outcome. In private, the Emperor reflects on Noah's unprecedented abilities, especially the terrifying power of Leviathan. He hints that the sword's true seal must never be broken, but wonders what might happen if Noah were the one to challenge that legend. And that's it for this episode. Stay tuned for more. Thanks for watching.